Hello everyone, Loadabuggy here, back with another gameplay commentary. Got some Black Ops 1 before your eyes, and this is a big one. We are going to be remembering Black Ops 1, and I have so many fond memories of this game. Like, this was one of the big ones for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Modern Warfare 2 is the one that I put the most time in, but this one just has clicked with me, and it's always clicked with me. And I would say it's top 3 Call of Duties all time for me. I mean, I think I'd probably put, oh man, it's so hard to rank them, so I won't do that right now. I don't want to get distracted. I am here to remember the good old days of Black Ops 1. So let me first talk about how this even came to be. I was a Christmas noob, and I remember the first time that I ever played this game. It was actually before I got my copy. I was still very heavily into Call of Duty 4 and some Modern Warfare 2, but mainly Call of Duty 4 at the time. I had went back to that game before the release of this one. And it was a church event. I had went to a youth leader's house where everyone was going to be meeting, and he had already gotten Black Ops 1, and I, of course, naturally, I challenged him to a 1v1 because I was the Call of Duty 4 god. And that was a mistake because this game is so different from Call of Duty 4. I mean, the movement, the gunplay, everything was just a lot different than Call of Duty 4. So I absolutely got slammed. And I do remember actually the match that we played. It was on Nuketown, naturally, and I was using the default M16 class, naturally, and it was tough because I think he was using the FAMAS, and this was, of course, pre-patch and everything, so it was just a zero recoil laser beam submachine gun assault rifle hybrid, and he absolutely annihilated me, and I was very disappointed with my performance at the time because, like I said, I was the Call of Duty 4 god, and I had very much so disappointed myself, disappointed my family. My father couldn't look at me for the rest of the day because I lost that 1v1, and it was just an awful all-around experience, first experience for Black Ops 1. But that didn't stop me from wanting to get the game, and my parents got it for me for Christmas, of course. So I played the absolute mess out of Black Ops. I'm gonna cry a little bit. Just remembering all the good times that I had with this game. I mean, it just stretches far beyond the actual game itself. And I remember the game very fondly. I remember playing back then. I mean, my favorite gun at the time was the AK-74U. Naturally, like, everyone loved the AK-74U and the FAMAS because those two guns were just absolutely goated at the time, like best guns in the game. AK-74U pre-patch as well had like very minimal recoil. Even post-patch, when you threw the grip on it, it had a very minimal recoil. And like I said before, the FAMAS was just a cheat code pretty much. But I played the crap out of Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and I remember naturally, as every new game would come out, I would go ahead and hop on YouTube and see who's making videos on whatever game I'm playing, and just try to consume as much content relating to that game, to whatever that game was at the time. And it was Black Ops 1. And I will say that obviously Hutch has always been and will always be in my rotation revolving around Call of Duty content like this. I mean, I'm talking retroactively. I still go back and watch a ton of his content as much as I possibly can. That's still salvaged post the Machinima shutdown. So, I mean, there was a lot of Black Ops 1 videos that I used to watch of his. I mean, this is the greatest the best Call of Duty yet, and why, I think, was one of his videos, why he broke down why this game is the best Call of Duty yet. And frankly, I think I still agree with him that this might be the best Call of Duty yet. I mean, I just absolutely love this. It was simplistic, but it had so many options. The guns were pretty well balanced for the most part. Like, that, you could pretty much use every gun in the game, and successfully. I mean, even some of the bad ones. I think like the worst gun in the game probably would be like the Kaparis or something like that. And that was just because of the small clip, but it was still plenty usable if you knew what you were doing. I mean, XCal showed us that on many live commentary sessions. And that leads me to my next highlight. That was the XCal live commentary sessions. Like, that was my life. I watched every single episode, every single video that XCal released of Black Ops 1 live commentaries. And that's solo, that's with Spoon, that's with Blame Truth, and oh gosh, who are the other guys that he used to make videos with? And gosh, I'm blanking here, but just every single live com that XCal ever uploaded for Black Ops 1, I absolutely watched and loved it, and it's still reflected in my class. I haven't changed my class names in so long. You can see the big ammo, and I used to have a surprise beat class name as well. That was a classic XCal catchphrase, and yeah, I mean, I just used to watch this game obsessively. I mean, it never really got old. I used to watch XCal's, not XCal, I mean that too. I used to watch XCal, obviously. XJaws is what I meant to say. XJaws, Muzzafuzza, Hutch, Nanners, Onslaught, Dunkus, Mercadurka, Woody's Gamertag. I mean, I just used to watch so many creators at that time. Mark J. I mean, just anyone and everyone that was uploading on Machinima Respawn for Black Ops 1, I was watching, because I just wanted to figure out like how I could be as successful as I possibly could in this game. And you know, I reasonably succeeded. I was decent at this game, but it was still a little bit early in the life cycle for me that I wasn't as good as I wouldn't even say am now. I'm so out of practice now, but at my peak, whenever I was really grinding Call of Duty, I thought I was definitely above average, and those videos helped me. I mean, especially XCal, watching XCal and trying to emulate what he did, and even watching like Onslaught, watching his Road to Commanders were super insightful, because he was pretty beastly of a player too, actually, and he just trying to observe those guys and learn how to navigate the maps and how to control the weapons and what they do to just be successful players. I mean, it made a big difference, and it had a huge impact on how I played these games. And I mean, it seems like a silly thing, but I remember looking back, like, that was the most important thing in my life at the time, was getting better at Call of Duty. Whatever that Call of Duty was, that was what I was trying to get better at. And Black Ops 1 was no exception. I was just consuming so much YouTube content at the time. It's not even funny. I have so many videos that are just kind of burnt into my brain, especially Woody's Gamertag, C. Nanners, Hutch, and XCal. Those four guys were just cranking out the Call of Duty content at the time, and it was all peak. I remember the one video that C. Nanners did about the billionaire and the life advice that he was given by him. I think I just watched that one just a few weeks ago, actually, now that I say that. But yeah, just videos like that, just little things, just such minor things that became, as the kids say, core memories. Silly little things like a YouTube video or a specific match that I have played. Like, every time I think about Black Ops 1, I think about Radiation. I don't know why that map is such a stick-out point for me, but I used to love that map, and I still do, actually. And every time that I think about this game, that's the map that pops into my brain, is Radiation. But there was just so many great maps in this game, from WND to Summit. Summit's such a banger of a map. Even Array. Like, Array is considered like the worst map in the game by most people, and I still like Array. I mean, I have a great time whenever I play Array. This game was just so good. There was so much love and so much heart put in this game that we haven't seen in quite some time. And I remember it so very, very fondly that, yeah. I mean, this is one of the most special games to me, and clearly it's one of the most special games to people currently watching my channel as well, because the nostalgia video I did seemed to really pull people's heartstrings once they saw that AUG on WMD. I mean, yeah, this game was just so iconic, and it's really what set Call of Duty up for the future, in my opinion. I mean, obviously, Modern Warfare 2 has a lot to do with that. By the way, look at that freaking stun. That was terrible. Modern Warfare 2 has a lot to do with the success of the modern Call of Duty, but Black Ops really paved the way, especially for the Treyarch games. That's the kind of the point that I was getting at. Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 were great successors to this game, and this game was just absolutely phenomenal. Anyways, I'll stop yapping about this game. I could keep talking for another 30 minutes just saying a whole lot of nonsense about how much I loved Call of Duty Black Ops, but it's very special to me, and I assume it's very special to you. So, anyway, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoy this type of content, and if you want to see more from me, please click the subscribe button and leave a comment down below if you have any fond memories of this game, and also consider liking this video if you liked this video. Bye, everyone.